Hey y'all, it's Graham. Thought I'd make another Sunday update video. Sorry for the mess behind me. This is my bed, and I've been doing laundry. So, yeah, it's being a domestic. Can't really say goddess, can I? Be a domestic god day, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, it's laundry day in my house. So there you go. So I just wanted to do an update. I had my seventh shot this week, and that went pretty good. It's interesting. Every time I do it, I have a completely different experience. Last time I had a shot, it was like a couple days later. I got really speedy, and this time that didn't happen at all. So maybe it's just that I'm a little more used to the new higher dose. So we'll see how that continues to work out. The other thing that I've noticed this week is that my voice has dropped a lot. It's doing that like in the middle cracking kind of stuff, and I'm just not loving it. Um, it's so weird because it's like if I'm quiet for a while and I don't say anything, then I talk and oh my god, I sound like I'm 12. And I noticed it this week. I was in a meeting and I had been fairly quiet and was listening to people or whatever. And then I had a point that I wanted to make, so I started to speak up. And hello, I'm in a meeting and I want to be like, okay, this is my thought on something. Be professional, whatever. And the first thing that comes out of my mouth is like, so, and I'm like, oh, that's great. That's lovely. Um, so it's weird. I mean, when I hear myself from the inside, I feel like I have, I feel like it's like I'm hearing myself and I have a cold. And you know how it is when you're all congested and things just don't feel right. So that's kind of like how it all sounds to me, which is funny. Um, but I am excited about the voice dropping. It happened super fast. Like I did not sound like this on Monday. Then I got my shot on Tuesday, and like by Wednesday, Thursday, it was starting to do this stuff. And I don't know, maybe when I watch the video back, it won't sound like such a change, but to me, it does. And the people I've been around this weekend, they're definitely noticing it, and it's kind of funny. Uh, Along with that, my mom is coming for a visit on Monday. Or I'm sorry, I take that back, on Wednesday. She'll be here Wednesday night, and then she's going to be here Wednesday all the way to the beginning of next week. So this is going to be an interesting week because I haven't told her yet, and I've been on testosterone for a little over 2 months. And my mom lives in Missouri. I live out here in California, and I wanted to tell her in person. I didn't want to wait, and or I didn't want to do it over the phone or whatever. So this will be interesting. I have talked to her. I talked to her on the phone today, and she didn't say a word. So I don't know if she just didn't notice. Maybe it didn't come across over the phone line, or yeah, I don't know. But at any rate, it's going to be an interesting week because I'm going to tell my mom that I'm going to transition. But the cool thing is that at least I get to tell her and take a little vacation. We rented a house up north in this really cool area of the Sonoma coast called Sea Ranch, and it's these beautiful vacation homes that you can rent, and they're right by the ocean, and there's lots of amazing scenery and beautiful hiking trails and all that. So I think it'll be a really peaceful place, and I'm hoping that'll be good for both of us. I really haven't spent much of any time alone with my mom since I moved out here about 4 years ago. When she's visited in the past, it's always been, like me and, well, like my partner or friends or whatever, and, or sometimes she would have, folks that she brought with her. So it hasn't just been me and her for a while. So, that'll be kind of cool, I hope. And, I am planning on telling her. So, yeah, I've kind of been researching in my head, like, thinking about exactly how I'm going to phrase this, and I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just have to do whatever seems right in the moment. So yeah, so it'll be an interesting week. I probably won't do an update for a while. The place where we're staying doesn't really have internet access, and I'll probably just wait till after I tell her, so it'll probably be next week before I do any sort of an update on the aftermath of telling my mom. But yeah, it's interesting timing that my voice is doing this thing because, I'd kind of hoped that by the time I saw her, maybe I wouldn't have that much of a voice change, so it wouldn't be as much, something drastic. But I guess that's not meant to be. But I don't know. I talked to her on the phone. She didn't notice, so maybe she just thinks I have a cold. I don't know. So that's going on. I got my seventh testosterone shot, so that was cool. Other things, my name change stuff is coming up. I have my appointment, or hearing, I guess you should say, in July. So it's like July 14th. So, it's getting there. It's about a month away, but we're certainly getting closer, especially considering I filed for this like back in, I don't know, like February. So I'm looking forward to that. I've actually had to sign some stuff this week. I was a witness for a friend on their will, and they have a small child, so we needed the will drawn up. And of course, I had to sign my given name, and that was kind of hard for me. So I'll just be excited once Graham is my real name, and I can put that on all my documents, and I don't have to play the name game anymore. In other news, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Nothing really related to trans stuff. It's been like a really insane week with my work, and it's the end of the fiscal year, so you have to wrap everything up for that, and then the beginning of the new fiscal year. So it's just a lot of stuff going on right now, and I'm working a lot of hours. So it'll be nice to have the little break this weekend, even though it's going to be an interesting one. So that's it. I don't think I have a whole lot to report. So if anything happens between now and when I leave on vacation, I'll give you all an update. But that's about it. So I'll let you know how it goes after I tell my mom and how the weekend is. So hope everybody is doing well.